It's an honor and pleasure for me to invite the next presenter. She has a PhD in biochemistry from Protien University. She has been in research of natural products for over a decade now. Her rich experience on natural product chemistry comes from her previous positions held at Agriculture University and Indian Institute of Science. And she is going to talk about the new product introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, with your huge applause, please help me to welcome Dr. Preethi from SAMI Labs.
Namaskar, Vanakkam, Vandamalu. I hope the Vandamalu came right. Very good evening to everybody present here. Thank you so much, Mitch, for giving the platform, amazing platform. Why fructose is so bad. Nijvadlu now tumba jana ankondirrivi. If they're ready-made fruit juices, fresh fruit juices, they can be used as meal replacements. Belage package juice ana ಒಂದು ಲೋಟ ಕುಡಿದು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದು. ಆ ಒಂದು picture ಅವರು ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ದು all fruits and vegetables and how they do contain fructose, but the fruits also have such good amounts of fibers that it will not allow you to take the fructose in high quantities. ಆ ಹಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ದೇವರು ಆ ತರ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ, ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಇಷ್ಟು ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬತ್ತೆ, ಆ ಫ್ರಕ್ಟೋಸ್ ಅನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಬಿಡಲ್ಲ. But the same thing, when you consume 2 to 3 glasses of that fruit juice, can be so bad for your health. So here we are with SAMI Direct's Lean Guard Protein Drink Mix, your ideal meal replacement, and it comes with all the flavor that you want and you're expecting in a breakfast meal replacement in mango and vanilla flavor. Is there a remote? Is there a remote? Yeah. Okay, until then, next slide, please. Thank you. Yeah. What is Lean Guard? What is Lean Guard Protein Drink Mix? Like I was just explaining to you, many products in the market that are already there, although they claim to have a lot of nutritional benefits, they come with proteins, they come with high amounts of proteins, but that is not just what you want. Of course, proteins are not tumba avashya. They are the building blocks. ನೀವು ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಬಟ್ ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ನೆಟ್ಟಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಕಟ್ಸೋ ಆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ಗೆ ಎವ್ರಿ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಅಂಡ್ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ದ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಬ್ರಿಕ್ಸ್ ವೆನ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಟ್ ಯುವರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಸಿವ್ apartment up there. So it is very important not just to have a calorie and protein drink mix, but it should also help you in weight management. It should have the essential macro and micronutrients. It should not have added sugars, and it should have all that is necessary for easy digestion for all the food that you're going to consume through the day. ಆ ಒಂದನ್ನ ತಿನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ದಿವಸ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವೇನು ಖಾಲಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಮೇಲೆ ಏನೇನೋ ತುಂಬಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ, but to compensate and withstand what you're going to go through all through the day, you require Lean Guard Protein Drink Mix. So what is there in our Lean Guard Protein Drink Mix? Soya fiber, soya protein isolate, inulin, whey protein, calcium caseinate, DI blend, monk fruit or the Serratia gravinosa extract, vitamin premix. I'm saying it in this speed, but I'm going to take you through story through each one of these ingredients. Fibers. Fibers are most essential. Why? Because they are the only, of course they are important for building up your immunity, for building up your strength, building muscle mass in your body. For all of these, proteins are very, very important. In fact, I'm sure most of you who go to the gym will make sure that you are having huge quantities of protein because they're important for building up your muscles and muscle mass. But what is the source of protein? Here we are giving you a very rich source of vegetarian protein from soya. And this has numerous applications. In fact, people who are intolerant to lactose, even just born infants are first recommended to have soya proteins and soya forms of milk, a very nutritious product. But additionally, this also has the benefit of weight management. And I think you know by now, SAMI does not give to you anything without clinical documentation. So here is a study that was done on individuals, about 40 individuals, and they were subjected to soya fibers. ಬಾಡಿ ವೇಟ್, BMI, total cholesterol. ಇದೆಲ್ಲಾನು ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡುವಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿ is there in soya protein, one of our major important ingredients in lean gut protein drink mix. The next ingredient, soya protein isolate. Soya protein isolate. I was just telling you about the importance of proteins. ನಿಮಗೆ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ 10 ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಷ್ಟು ಕಟ್ಟಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅತಿ ಅವಶ್ಯ. Without proteins, even your hair and your nail cannot grow efficiently. So imagine what all it can do to the internal organs of your body. For your heart to beat efficiently, for your liver to function normally, for the blood to get transported efficiently, for glucose to get absorbed, not get absorbed, to break down the food that you eat. For everything you need proteins. Amino acids, the basic building blocks of proteins, they can control every reaction in your body, and hence soya protein isolate, another important ingredient in your lean gut protein drink mix. It will help you to both manage weight but give you all the strength and energy that you need to do the activities through your day. And it is very, very important for obese or overweight people, because this is not stuffed with calories. Now weight hakodu calories irodrindane. Calories ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿಂತಾನೆ weight ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗೋದು. But ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರನೇ we keep on building up the calories within us. So an ideal replacement will be to replace the proteins with the calories. So this also has been clinically validated. This has been over a 6-month trials on individual, and you can see that those who do consume the soya protein isolate are the ones who have reduced body weight. So this is something that unless you try it and you experience it, you're not going to vouch for it. I can vouch for it. Okay, at least I can vouch for it. That proteins are what can keep you healthy and fit. The next ingredient, inulin. Inulin is a very important fiber. We have already spoken about the importance of fibers. Additionally, inulin will actually not allow your blood sugar levels to rise. ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತುಂಬದಷ್ಟು ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ಸಲ್ಲ. A feeling of satiety is very important when you want to manage your weight or control overweight or obesity. The moment you start feeling full or satiety, it sends signals to your brain telling you to stop eating. ನಮ್ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೇನೆ ಅರ್ಧ ದಪ್ಪ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಲ್ಲ. So that is an important feature that inulin has. It has the feeling of giving you satiety. In addition, it is also a very important prebiotic. Our stomach has a lot of good bacteria. They are called your normal gut microflora. For the growth of these normal gut microflora, they have important functions. A hotel adella iddashne hotte kettadaga, when you have diarrhea or vomiting or when you have a food infection, tumba sati, it is because your gut microbes have been killed. Inulin forms a very good substrate for those microbes. ಆ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಗಳು ಬೆಳೀತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಷ್ಟು ಮಾತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೀಡ್ ಯುವರ್ ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ ವಿತ್ inulin. So inulin has a dual role over here. This also has been clinically tested. What I told you about satiety, full ಅನ್ನೋ feeling ಬರೋದು, for that they have tested individuals and it has worked effectively, very, very effectively in individuals who are trying to control their eating habits. Next is whey protein. Whey protein is a byproduct of milk. Processes that are, milk is not just directly taken as milk, we all know that. When they go through processes like cheese extraction and butter extraction, what you get is known as whey protein. It is very, very important, whey proteins. They are the most essential proteins that are required for the building up in your body. Lean muscle mass, we all know of a good fat and a bad fat. Now, dappa anta kaanisodu is because of the bad fat, but your body also needs good fat. Energy production is because of good fat. Whey protein plays a very important role in giving you more of that energy producing fat, or what is known as adding lean muscle. ನಿಮಗೆ ದಪ್ಪ ಆಗದೇ ಇರುವಂತ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇಟ್ಟು ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಕೊಡೋಷ್ಟು ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡೋದು is your whey protein concentrate. This also has been studied. In this graph, what you see is they have compared individuals by giving them both red meat as well as whey protein concentrate. Red meat is also a very good source of protein, but it cannot replace what whey protein can give you. In this, they have tried to check the body weight. And very clearly you can see the line that is running down is all those individuals who have taken whey protein. Protein, ಯಾವ source ಇಂದ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ. And this vegetarian source of protein is what can control your body weight. Vitamin and mineral premix, with most of you being Diamonds and Chairman's Club members sitting over here, you know much better than the vitamins and minerals which has gone into your Vita Essentials. I think the class that I take should be much lesser. But we know very, very importantly vitamins and minerals. When you are considering Lean Guard as a meal replacement, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬ್ರೇಕ್ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಬದಲು ಇದನ್ನು ತಿಂತೀರಾ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸು ವಿಟಮಿನ್ಸು ಬರೀ ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ಸು ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೈಬರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಸಾಲದು. You know very well you need vitamins and minerals also to keep you healthy and going day after day. So this is our vitamin and mineral mix. The minerals, all the essential minerals have been packed in this. You have potassium, calcium, phosphorus, magnesium, manganese, chromium, iodine. Each one of these is so important for small functions. Mostly we take all these functions in our body for granted. Blood transport ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಬಂತು? Nerves develop ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ? See all those people for whom these are disorders. They will have a deficiency. Manganese deficiency ಇದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಅಂತ ಡೆಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ ಇದ್ದವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಗೆಲ್ಲ ಆಯ್ತಪ್ಪ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗನೀಸ್ ತಿನ್ಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ತಾನೇ, ಅದು ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಒಳಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. Vitamins and minerals are very, very important to keep you healthy day after day in a life that is long in the future. So don't neglect your vitamins and minerals. Next is your Lean Guard protein drink meal. Sorry. All of you know that at Sami we always take extra care in the source of what we are giving you. All of these minerals that we are putting into Lean Guard protein drink mix will be in the most bioavailable form. 10 kg ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ಸಿಗತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನ 3 ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ಸಿಗೋ ಅಷ್ಟು ನಾವು ಯೋಚನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದನ್ನ ಹಾಕಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ನೀವು ತಿನ್ಬೋದು 10 kg ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಒಂದು ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಜಿಂಕ್ ಸಿಗಬಹುದು. ಯು ನೋ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್, ಬಟ್ ಜಿಂಕ್ ಮೊನೊಮೆಥೈನೈನ್ ಇಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯುವರ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಇನ್ ದಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್. ಆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಿಂದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಒಳ್ಳೇದು. ಆದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅದನ್ನ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡತ್ತೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಫಾರಿನ್ ಬಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಅದು ಅನ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಕೇರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಬೀನ್ ಟೇಕನ್ ಟು ಮೇಕ್ ಶೂರ್ ದಟ್ ಈಚ್ ಮಿನರಲ್ ದಟ್ ಯು ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮ್ is in that form that is acceptable to your body and that is immediately absorbed by your body. So also for your vitamins, there are large number of vitamins that we have taken care and put into this. Vitamin B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B12. ನಾನು ಲಿಸ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ತಾ ಇರಬಹುದು. That is only because you have understood how important these vitamins are for your day-to-day activities. ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನರಿಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಲಡ್ ಡೆಫಿಷಿಯನ್ಸಿ, ಹಿಮೋಗ್ಲೋಬಿನ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, nails may be brittle. There are so many small things which we neglect. ಬೇಗ ಸುಸ್ತಾಗ್ತೀವಿ, ರಾತ್ರಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ನಿದ್ದೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಸುಸ್ತ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. All these may be because of deficiencies that you have in your body. Vitamins and minerals are the only way that you can come out of these things. These are day-to-day small disorders which we neglect until it becomes a disease. We are not here for that. We are here to keep ourselves healthy and make sure we do not reach the state of the disease. So don't neglect your vitamins, minerals, proteins and fibers. Calcium caseinate. I was just talking to you about brittle nails. Calcium is very, very important and the caseinate form is also very important. It has a very important amino acid. Amino acid antandre, I was just talking about the bricks you need for the building formation. For the brick itself, you need a lot of ingredients. These are all those essential ingredients to make the raw materials to build your building. So calcium caseinate is another important starting material with which you can build your health. Digestive intolerance blend, it is already there in a couple of your formulations. It's there in your IgG+. You know how important it is. Tumba janrige illi intolerances may be there for lactose, intolerances may be there for proteins. In fact, in your Lean Guard protein drink mix itself, we are giving you a good concentration of protein. ಇಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಪ್ರೋಟೀನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೈಜೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹದ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗತ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ? Do we have enough proteinase enzyme within us? Do we have enough lactase enzymes within us? Do we have some genetic faults where these enzymes are not produced? To make up for that, we have the digestive intolerance blend, which gives enzymes like lactase and protease, and additionally, Sami's own patented lactospore or gut microflora, Bacillus coagulans. I was just explaining to you hotte kedade irodike how important these microbes are in your stomach. And Bacillus coagulans is one such very important. In fact, they say that ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ ತರ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಈ ಮೈಕ್ರೋಬ್ಸ್. ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾಶ ಆದಾಗ when you have a stomach upset or something like that, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಪೀಶೀಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ಟೋಬ್ಯಾಸಿಲಸ್ ಅಂತೆ. ಅದೊಂದು ಸರಿ ಹೋಯ್ತಂದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನು ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಆರಾಮಾಗಿ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳುತ್ತಂತೆ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೈ ಅವರ್ ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಮದರ್ಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಮೇಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೋ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕರ್ಡ್. ಮೊಸರು ತಿನ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ದಿನ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ನ್ಯಾಚುರಲ್ ಸೋರ್ಸಸ್ ಆಫ್ gut microflora. These are very, very important for normal digestion. When you have a heavy protein drink like this, which is important for your body, you should also have other ingredients to balance it. So we are always trying to make a balance in any of our formulations here, and that is why you have your DIB or digestive intolerance blend. These are all just the functions that I outlined to you for improved digestion, for protein digestion, for lactose digestion, to not complain of diarrhea or other stomach infections. Last but not the least, if fructose is so bad, what should I do? You can't have a meal replacement with no flavor or sweetnesses in it. And the video that you just saw of monk fruit, this is what this is, mogrocytes or monk fruit. Buddhist monks China-dalli tumba varsha irodike they used to have this fruit, I believe. This morning, incidentally, the newspaper carried a picture of a 105-year-old Japanese man. The first thing that came to my mind is, I'm sure he must have been having monk fruit all his life. He won the athletics in 40 seconds and he's standing like Usain Bolt and posing, you know. The Chinese used to use it like that. But now here, Dr. Majid and his team has brought it to India and made sure that Sami Direct gets this benefit. Monk fruit is a very, very ideal replacement for any sweetener. Ivaga sakre noy irore yen ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ? They start taking artificial sweeteners. Do you know how many negative effects are there for those artificial sweeteners? I will just show you about 2-3 slides later. There is a solution for everything, but you have to go to the science of it and you have to dig it out. That's the only way you can find it. And at Sami, we assure you that is what we do. So this is monk fruit. It will give you a sweet taste which is 300 times more than sugar. In ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ವಾದ ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ Lean Gut protein drink mix ಅಲ್ಲಿ 300 times sweeter than sugar. But it has all the benefits and not any of the side effects that are there in the normal sweeteners or artificial sweeteners. These have also been tested. This first study that you see over there, ಡಯಾಬಿಟಿಕ್ ಮೈಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಡಯಾಬಿಟೀಸ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಶುರು ಆಗೋದು ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ಟೈಪ್ 1 ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ವೆನ್ ದಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಮೋರ್. ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಆಕ್ಸಿಡೇಟಿವ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೆಸ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಪ್ಯಾಂಕ್ರಿಯಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ಸೆಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಹೌ ಡು ಯು ಡೂ ದಟ್? You prevent the oxidation. This has very good antioxidant benefits and especially in your pancreatic cells. That is what produces your insulin. Adanna ee slide alli ತೋರಿಸಿದೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ಫ್ರಕ್ಟೋಸ್ ಏನೇನ್ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ರಿವರ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಶಕ್ತಿ is there in your monk fruit. What you see over here as GLUT2, these are all small things. GLUT2 ಅನ್ನೋದು ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಇರೋದೊಂದು, ಅದು ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ನ ಸಕ್ಕರೆನ ಒಳಗೆ ಬಿಡಬೇಕಾ ಬಿಡಬಾರ್ದಾ ಅಂತ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಸೆಲ್ ಒಳಗೆ. ಅದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬಾರ್ದು ಅನ್ನೋಷ್ಟು ಕೆಟ್ಟ ಇದು ಫ್ರಕ್ಟೋಸ್ ಇದೆ. But your monk fruit can actually reverse all the activities or the bad effects that fructose can cause, and these are small experiments to show that. Next is insulin secretion. I think all of us know that much that diabetic patients actually take injections or medications of insulin. So insulin production na ಹಾಳಾಗಿದ್ದು pancreas ಅನ್ನ ರಿಪೇರಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ that is possible by your monk fruit. So what I am showing you here, you can see very clearly insulin fruit hange ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಸರಿ, ನಾವು ಕೊಡೋ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡೈಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡೈಸ್ ಟು mogrocyte. ನೀವು ಯಾವ ತರ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಸರಿ, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಇನ್ಸುಲಿನ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಕೆಪಾಸಿಟಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದಿ ಬೆನಿಫಿಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ monk fruit. And last but not the least, I was talking to you about your gut microflora, improved digestion. ನೀವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋ ತಟ್ಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋದು, you allow the good microbes to grow and you put your mogrocyte in it. Second ತಟ್ಟೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದು, these are artificial sweeteners, sodium saccharin. And the third one is sucralose. Now sodium saccharin ಮತ್ತೆ sucralose ಹಾಕಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ you can see there is something transparent over there. It is killing the microbes, which your mogroside will not do. It will help you to have good digestion and it will improve the overall digestibility or the health of your gastrointestinal tract by allowing the healthy microbes to grow efficiently. Yes, and your mango flavor of Lean Guard protein drink mix has curcumin C3 complex. If I have to start talking about curcumin C3 complex, you can spend the whole night. We can do Shivratri tonight and curcumin will just go on because that is the kind of benefits. So all of you know really well, we have so many clinical trials on these. You know all the benefits that come along with curcumin C3 complex, and we want to make sure that you don't miss it even in your Lean Guard protein drink mix. Of course, so you should get in shape. Lean body mass. When I spoke to you about the good fat and bad fat you have to reduce. Good fat you have to retain. ಸಣ್ಣ ಆಗಬೇಕು, ಆದರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಷ್ಟು ಶಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತೂ ಬೇಕೇ ಬೇಕು. ಯಾವ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಬೇಡವೋ ಅದನ್ನ ತೆಗೆಯೋಣ, ನಮಗೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋ ಫ್ಯಾಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ನಾವು ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಣ. That is what Lean Guard protein drink mix is all about. It will help you increase your lean body mass and your muscle tone. It will allow you to have a good frame, which most of us are very, very conscious about. Even if you're not, I think it's high time you should start being conscious about. Having a good frame means a healthy body. Increased lean body mass means a healthy body. Let's start thinking healthy. Let's keep disease far away from us and try to push it as much as possible away in our lives. Let's start today. Let this be the ideal meal replacement. A little regular exercise and a little control over your diet. Of course, if you make this your meal replacement for the breakfast, you've taken care of your breakfast completely. You need not worry about what calories are going in for breakfast. So, this is Lean Guard protein drink mix for you. Rich in proteins, rich in fibers. It has both prebiotic and probiotic benefits. It has the digestive intolerance blend, which you will not find in any other health replacement drinks that you can have in the morning. It has all the micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, and if you are thinking of a weight management program, this should be your choice. You will just need 3 tablespoons of this, which is 25 grams. Mix it in milk. Even children can have it. But let's start thinking healthy and let it start with Lean Guard protein drink mix. Thank you.
Check. Thank you so much, Dr. Preethi, for presentation.